want my sugar now?
Quick before the hyena comes.
Clear!
Have a little too much Hakuna Matata?
Ooh. Sonny boy, I invented Hakuna Matata.
Oh, wasn't me.
Junior had a bad dream.
Oh.
That would be
Simba!
Hey, everybody! Which way should I go?
That depends on what you see.
This The Lion King 1.5, also known as Hakuna Matata.
Hakuna Matata.
Come again?
Hakuna Matata. It means no worries.
Released on February 10th, 2004.
Hey, what about you? You're all alone. You are all alone, aren't you?
Yeah.
We're going way back to before the beginning. What's on the menu? Here could be some you.
In a dark theater, Timon and Pumbaa watch the original film until Timon decides to fast forward to the scene where they first appear, but Pumbaa then tries to rewind it to the beginning.
Timon, what are you doing?
I'm fast-forwarding to the part where we come in.
But you can't go out of order.
This eventually leads to them fighting over the remote control.
Not the remote.
But everyone's gonna get confused. We gotta go back to the beginning of the story.
Until Timon eventually gets the idea of telling the story of how both of them met and how they learned about Hakuna Matata. Pumbaa agrees with his idea, and Timon rewinds the film to before the beginning, where the story begins.
Here we are.
Timon is a social outcast in his meerkat colony on the outskirts of the Pride Lands, as he frequently messes things up by accident.
That would be
Simba!
Hey, everybody!
Though he is unconditionally supported by his mother, Timon dreams of a better life than his colony's bleak existence, continually hiding from predators.
What's so bad about dreaming of a better home?
One day, he is assigned as a sentry in an attempt by his mother to get him accepted.
My son on sentry duty. Timon, the sentry.
Timon the Sentry?
But his daydreaming leads to the near death of his uncle, Max, at the hands of the hyenas Shenzi, Banzai, and Ed.
What a relief. Everybody's, where's Uncle Max?
Now ostracized and convinced that he will never fit in with the other meerkats, Timon decides to leave to find a better life.
But I gotta go!
No, wait. I know. If we just...
After bidding his mother farewell, he meets the Mandrill Rafiki, who teaches him about Hakuna Matata and advises him to look beyond what you see.
You seek Hakuna Matata.
Hakuna Matata?
Hakuna Matata. It means no worries.
Timon takes this advice literally and observes Pride Rock in the distance. Believing Pride Rock to be his dream home, Timon ventures in that direction and encounters Pumbaa the warthog on his way.
Dream home, here I come.
The two quickly form a bond, and Pumbaa accompanies Timon on his journey.
I'm Timon.
Pumbaa!
All right, then. Let's hit the road.
You got it.
The pair arrive at Pride Rock during the presentation of Simba to the animals of the Pride Lands. As they make their way through the crowd of onlookers, Pumbaa explosively passes gas due to his fear of crowds, causing the nearby animals to faint, but prompting animals further away to bow to Simba. Following this, Timon and Pumbaa make multiple attempts to set up homes throughout the Pride Lands, but wind up being forced away every time upon witnessing several events from the original film.
Keep it down up there.
We have neighbors. We should go say hello.
Noisy neighbors.
Such as Simba singing "I Just Can't Wait to Be King," Mufasa's fight with the hyenas, and Scar's conspiring with the hyenas. Eventually, the pair are caught in the wildebeest stampede that killed Mufasa and are thrown off a waterfall in their attempt to escape.
Is it possible to fall off the edge of the earth?
Technically, no.
Exhausted, Timon decides to give up and realizes that Pumbaa is the only friend that he has ever had.
You're the only friend I've ever had.
You mean?
Yeah, Pumbaa. And friends stick together to the end.
The next morning, Pumbaa discovers a luxurious green jungle that he had tried to tell Timon about earlier.
Remember that place I told you about?
With their dream home found, they settle there, embracing Hakuna Matata as their life's philosophy.
Sorry about that, pal.
Hakuna Matata.
Come again?
Hakuna Matata. It means no worries.
Sometime later, Timon and Pumbaa encounter Simba in a nearby desert, nearly dead. They rescue him and decide to raise him under their philosophy.
Good night.
Sleep tight.
dream of bedbugs tonight.
Had a little too much Hakuna Matata?
Sonny boy, I invented Hakuna Matata.
Years later, Nala appears and reunites with Simba after chasing and mistaking Pumbaa for food. Believing Hakuna Matata to be in jeopardy, Timon and Pumbaa attempt to sabotage their dates, but fail every time.
We gave it our best shot, but he's a goner.
Upon witnessing Simba and Nala's argument, Simba disappears, much to Timon thinking that they won. The next day, Nala explains that he had run off to challenge Scar and reclaim Pride Rock, meaning he would need their help. Upset that Simba left them, Timon decides to stay behind, but Pumbaa, annoyed that Timon would callously abandon Simba when he needs him, follows Simba and Nala.
Get it? Simba needs us! Now!
Timon indulges in the jungle's luxuries by himself, but loneliness starts to overwhelm him. After feeling sad and lonely, Timon is met with Rafiki, who indirectly makes him realize that his true Hakuna Matata is with the ones he loves, prompting Timon to take off after the others.
No, don't say a word. I know what you're gonna say.
Did you find Hakuna Matata?
Timon catches up and reconciles with Pumbaa before journeying onward to Pride Rock to join Simba and Nala. After helping Simba and Nala distract the hyenas with a hula dance, Timon and Pumbaa run into Ma and Uncle Max,
Uncle Max?
Oh, Timmy!
Timon?
who had come looking for Timon after Ma had gotten angry at Rafiki for apparently leading Timon on a wild goose chase. Timon proposes that they all help Simba by getting rid of Scar and the hyenas. While Simba battles Scar on the top of Pride Rock, Ma and Uncle Max are directed to construct a series of tunnels beneath the hyenas, while at the same time, Timon and Pumbaa use various tactics to distract them while the tunnel is being made.
Now, Ma!
Need more time, honey?
When the tunnels are finished, Max knocks down the support beams, breaking the ground under the hyenas. However, the last few beams get jammed, prompting Timon to dive underground and break them himself. The cave-in commences, and the hyenas are ejected through the tunnels, just in time to confront Scar and kill him.
I'd say Scar is down and out. We did it! We did it!
Simba accepts his place as the rightful king of the Pride Lands, thanking Timon and Pumbaa for their help.
I couldn't have done it without you guys.
Timon takes Pumbaa, Ma, Uncle Max, and the rest of the meerkat colony to live in the predator-free jungle to complete his Hakuna Matata, and he is praised as their hero.
You didn't tell me you were watching the movie. I want to watch too.
When the story finished, Ma, Uncle Max, Simba, Rafiki, and eventually many other Disney characters join Timon and Pumbaa to rewatch the film in the theater, during which Pumbaa tells Timon that he still doesn't do so well in crowds.
Timon, I still don't do so well in crowds.